Hello and welcome. I'm Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Today we have a striking interview with none other than Ragan Lynch. Unfortunately, Ragan, her twin sister, couldn't make it on the interview today, but Ragan has agreed to come on the interview with the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Ragan Lynch has recently emerged as the voice behind VYB, not to be mistaken as the ladies' vibrator Vive, but a company that has a good vibe. A multi-level marketing venture raising significant concerns, would be fair to say. They've been involved in numerous multi-level marketing ventures, but this one, she guarantees, will not fall over. She's going to pay people the money they're due, and she's not going to hold any funds back, even though she has had a few humorous moments where she said she could run off with all the money at any time, but she won't because people trust her. Now, this is going to be quite a sharp interview. Unfortunately, Ragan is staying in an Airbnb at the moment, and she's pretty tired, and it's quite late in the evening. So she said, can she keep it brief? Now, I'm going to have to ring her. We're going to bring her in, and we've got 22 questions to start the interview off. So hopefully I can bring her in. This might hopefully work straight. Looks like things are working quite good. Hello, Ragan. Have we got you on the phone?
Hello there. Yes, I'm here and ready to chat.
Excellent. Now I've got 22 questions. First of all, how's your day going? It's nighttime where you are. I think it's extremely late, maybe midnight.
My day has been good. Thank you for asking. And yes, it is late here, but I don't mind staying up a bit later for this interview.
Thank you very much. Now, we did have a bit of a head-banging session yesterday. You actually called me a racist, and we've rung up. We've cleared all the air on that. You thought I was somebody else, but I just wanted to say thank you for wanting to come on the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avengers YouTube channel and answer these questions, especially after yesterday's statement that you made about me being a racist, which I just still trying to process, but I'm just going to ignore that. So are you ready? I've got a few questions here. I'm hoping that you'll be able to answer them.
I am indeed ready to address your questions. And once again, I want to express my earlier apology for the misunderstanding and any offense caused. I am committed to having an open, honest, and respectful conversation today.
Oh, I don't know if I am, but I'll give it a go. So tell me, what inspired you to create VYB, otherwise known as VYB?
The inspiration behind creating VYB was to provide a supportive community for female entrepreneurs. I recognized the potential for a space where women could feel empowered, motivated, and supported in their business endeavors. VYB was created with the goal of fostering an environment that encourages success, growth, and collaboration among its members.
I always thought vibes were for ladies, but I understand that you still are enrolling men. So it's open to males and females, just not ladies.
VYB Vibe Your Business is not only for ladies, as we welcome individuals of all genders. The name Vibe was chosen to represent the positive energy, motivation, and connection we aim to create within our community. Our goal is to support and empower individuals regardless of gender in their business ventures.
Excellent. Okay, question number 2. What has been the most rewarding part of launching this new opportunity? Sorry, I get carried away.
No problem at all. Launching this new opportunity has been truly rewarding on multiple levels. Seeing the positive impact it has on individuals' lives, especially women who may have faced barriers or challenges in traditional business settings, has been incredibly fulfilling. Witnessing the growth and success of our community members is both inspiring and energizing. Additionally, the connections and relationships formed within the VYB network have created a supportive and empowering atmosphere that enriches everyone involved.
Wow, you've obviously had these questions for a wee while. You answered that beautifully. Who has been your biggest influence in shaping your business philosophy?
I appreciate your compliment. Regarding my business philosophy, I have been heavily influenced by various successful business leaders, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders in the industry. However, a few individuals who stand out for me include Gary Vaynerchuk for his unconventional, authentic, and results driven approach to business, and Simon Sinek for his insights on leadership and the power of focusing on a clear purpose and values driven culture. These individuals have provided valuable insights and inspiration for shaping my business philosophy.
Oh, that is amazing because Gary Vaynerchuk was one of the books that I've actually read in the past. I lie, I haven't read the last chapter. I had an audio book, but he is quite inspirational because I'm actually all about building people's personal brands. And it's exactly right. That's what he's all about. I can see why you liked him. Well done.
Thank you for recognizing the impact Gary V has had on my business philosophy. His emphasis on building personal brands and empowering individuals aligned perfectly with my vision for Vibe Your Business, VYB.
Excellent. So diving right into the vibe, can you clarify the primary product or service that the vibe offers?
Absolutely. VYB, Vibe Your Business, is an online platform and community that offers comprehensive business development systems, mentorship, and support to female entrepreneurs. Additionally, VYB offers access to exclusive content, training resources, and networking opportunities to help members launch, grow, and scale successful businesses.
What's the product though? What is actually the product that you're selling?
VYB is not solely a product based business. Instead, we offer a range of resources and services to our members. These include access to educational material, mentorship, networking opportunities, and a supportive community. While we do offer additional services and products, our primary focus is on providing a comprehensive business development system and mentorship to empower female entrepreneurs.
So just to go back to the product, so if it's a service and it's coaching, that would be the service. That's what I would imagine it being. A service would be maybe coaching or educational. But when you talk about a product, I'm thinking of a cell phone, some speakers, or something tangible, something that you might buy as a product and then upsell it or put a markup on. So, what is your product? Because you say you've got a product or a service. I think the educational packages that you're talking about is more like a service or a coaching, but I still would like to know what the product is.
I understand the confusion and I appreciate your clarification. While we offer various services such as coaching and educational resources, we should focus on the tangible product aspect. The primary product is VYB, Vibe Your Business itself, which is a comprehensive business development system designed specifically for female entrepreneurs. VYB provides tools, resources, and support to help individuals launch and grow their businesses efficiently and effectively. It's a one stop solution for all their business needs.
So, I think it would be fair to say you don't actually have a product. So, let's just liken that to Apple. And Apple have iPads and iPhones. And Microsoft, well, they have software that you install. And that's a product, and you can buy it on the shelf. The supermarket, you go in there and you buy a product, but it doesn't really seem like you actually have a product, but you have a lot of services which you're cool and educational.
I'm sorry if there was any confusion regarding the terminology. You're correct in noting that we do not have a tangible product in the traditional sense. Instead, our product is an online platform and business development system that provides a suite of services, including mentorship, educational resources, and networking opportunities. While our offerings consist primarily of services, our product offering is centered around the VYB, Vibe Your Business platform, and its associated support systems.
Okay, so let's forget about the product idea. I would like to know now, the next question, why is there such a strong emphasis on recruitment rather than product sales?
I understand your question. The emphasis on recruitment in our business model is a strategic approach to expand our reach and impact. By focusing on recruiting new members to join the VYB community, we not only grow our network of female entrepreneurs, but also create a larger pool of potential customers for our products and services. Additionally, the recruitment process allows us to scale our business quickly and efficiently, enabling us to reach more individuals who can benefit from our resources and mentorship. While product sales are important, the combination of recruitment and product offerings contributes to our overall business growth and success.
You try not to repeat yourself, but you don't actually have a product, do you? So you can't really talk about product sales, but there does seem to be a very strong emphasis on recruitment, because I think you've just told people to build. I mean, I was listening to you today and you said you had 19,000 people in your database that you shared with us, by the way, yesterday, but you haven't actually taken the $25 from anyone yet. But you haven't really got, you're just recruiting at the moment.
You're correct in noting that we have a strong emphasis on recruiting at this stage. Our primary goal is to build our community and network, and recruiting new members allows us to do so. As for the product aspect, our product is essentially the experience and resources we provide within the VYB ecosystem. While we haven't yet taken payments, the 25 fee is part of our business model once we officially launch.
Yeah, and the reason I'm going on about the product side of it is because a lot of people say that Amway is a pyramid scheme, and that's what obviously we're getting together, because I'm all about exposing Ponzi schemes and pyramid schemes and the like. But Amway does actually have a tangible product, and that's how they get away with actually having a structure that's similar to a pyramid. But if you don't actually have a product like they do, like soap powder, soaps, and all that sort of stuff, then I'd be interested to know how you think that you're going to get past we're not just a straight Ponzi or pyramid. And that's why I'm asking. You don't necessarily have to give me a long, lengthy answer on that, because I've got other questions. But I just want you to understand what I'm struggling with here, because you don't have a product, but you have recruitment, you have rewards, but there's no product, you know?
I completely understand your concerns and the parallels you're drawing with Amway. The distinction for VYB, Vibe Your Business, is that while we don't currently have a physical product, our focus is on providing valuable services, mentorship, and resources to support female entrepreneurs in growing their businesses. Our business model involves recruiting new members to join the VYB network, but our primary goal is to create a supportive and empowering community for women in business, which is distinct from a traditional Ponzi scheme or pyramid structure.
Well, it looks pretty much the same to me, but that's okay. Now, you have got a real big emphasis on females, and I'm actually feeling that's a wee bit sexist, especially since yesterday you were calling me a racist and telling people that I have some problem with black people. I would actually probably go back at you with that now and say it seems like that you're very sexist and you don't like males.
I apologize if my previous statements unintentionally suggested sexism or gave the impression that I have a problem with males. VYB, Vibe Your Business, is indeed centered around supporting female entrepreneurs, which is why we have a strong emphasis on fostering a community for women in business. However, this does not mean we are anti-male, and it was never our intention to perpetuate any form of discrimination. We value diversity and inclusion, and our focus on empowering women does not negate our respect and appreciation for the contributions and successes of male entrepreneurs.
Fair enough. So what qualifications or credentials do you have to actually lead such a venture?
We'll be right back.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Don't go to sleep on me. That's an elephant. I don't know why, but I like elephants. I think it's because my mum said no one's talking about the elephant in the room. I hope you're enjoying the podcast, and you don't want to or even think about changing the record. I've got some really cool sound effects, and I just had to find a place to use them. I can do explosions. I've even got a gunshot and a boom. Isn't that quite cool? Anyway, I just wanted to wake you up. Wake up, and we'll get into it. And by the way, just grab a drink. I'm going to grab a glass of champagne. Let's carry on. That's good. All right. Grab a coffee if you like one as well.
While I have experience in business and entrepreneurship, my primary qualifications for leading VYB, Vibe Your Business, stem from my passion for empowering and supporting female entrepreneurs. Building a platform that fosters growth, collaboration, and success for women has been my driving force. I've dedicated myself to understanding the unique challenges and needs of female entrepreneurs and creating a community that addresses those specific aspects. While I may not have traditional credentials, I lead VYB with a deep understanding and commitment to the cause.
So you don't have any qualifications, you don't have any credentials, and you just have a passion.
While it's true that I don't have traditional qualifications for leading a business, my passion for empowering female entrepreneurs is what drives VYB, Vibe Your Business. However, I want to clarify that I have experience and knowledge in business and entrepreneurship, which contributes to my ability to lead and guide the community effectively. While qualifications are important, passion and practical experience can also be valuable assets in leading and growing a successful venture like VYB.
Okay, then, well, you say you've got a background in business. What business did you own and how successful was it? I put a wee side question in there, hope you don't mind.
I understand your interest and appreciate your willingness to hear about my background. I have experience in starting and operating several businesses over the years. One of these businesses achieved remarkable success, allowing me to invest in my own network marketing business, which ultimately failed. Throughout my entrepreneurial journey, I gained invaluable insights into the challenges faced by small businesses. These experiences shaped my perspective and inspired me to create VYB, Vibe Your Business, an organization aimed at supporting and empowering female entrepreneurs. Sharing these lessons and providing guidance is crucial to helping others navigate the complexities of running a business.
So the business that you had failed, and because of that, you want to start up another business and lead people to financial freedom and encouraging them to have the vision that they can earn $442,860 a month. That's amazing.
I understand your skepticism, and it's important to approach all business ventures with a critical eye. Regarding the earning potential, it's essential to mention that these figures you mentioned are not guaranteed for every member of the community. While VYB, Vibe Your Business, aims to provide the resources and support needed for success, individual outcomes vary based on various factors, such as the effort, dedication, and skill of each member. Achieving such high earnings requires hard work, persistence, and strategy.
Wow. Now, you have talked about suing me, and you said your lawyers have lawyers. So when I get the cease and desist letter in the mail, can you name the lawyers or your legal team that are supporting the vibe?
While it's true that I mentioned seeking legal action regarding misinformation, I won't be sharing the names of our legal team or lawyers involved in that matter. Additionally, it's important to clarify that VYB, Vibe Your Business, is not inherently involved in legal disputes related to its members' personal activities. While I value the importance of legal representation, VYB's primary focus is on empowering and supporting female entrepreneurs, not on engaging in legal battles.
So you haven't answered my question there. What can you name the lawyers or legal team that are supporting the vibe?
As mentioned, I won't be disclosing the names of our legal team as they are not directly involved in the business operations and community of VYB, Vibe Your Business. Our focus is on providing resources and support for female entrepreneurs, not on individual legal matters or disputes. It's important to note that VYB is not a legal entity and we are not a legal firm. Our community is focused on entrepreneurship and personal development. And while we may have legal representation for any necessary business matters, the names of our lawyers are not relevant to the VYB community.
Well, I disagree with that a little bit, well, quite a bit actually, because you talk about how your legal team have made all these things that you're selling legal, because you're talking about being in 160 different countries around the world, and that would take a massive legal team to make sure that you have dotted every I and crossed every T. So I think to give your community of 19,000 people peace of mind, I think it would be fair to actually mention that you not only claim that you have a legal team, but to say that we have such and such representing us. But by people just blindly having to believe what you say is actually a red flag.
I understand your perspective, and it's reasonable to want reassurance and transparency. While VYB Vibe Your Business does have legal representation to ensure compliance with various regulations and laws, it's crucial to respect the confidentiality of those involved. Protecting the privacy and names of our legal team is a standard practice in such matters. Rest assured, our legal team is highly experienced and dedicated to ensuring VYB operates within global legal frameworks, which allows us to provide a safe and reliable platform for our community of female entrepreneurs.
So you say. Why has the $25 position lock-in fee been implemented? And what exactly does that cover people with?
The 25 position lock in fee that has been implemented serves as a placeholder to guarantee the members access to the VYB Vibe Your Business platform and community once we officially launch. This fee essentially reserves a spot for individuals interested in becoming members. Once our platform is live, the 25 fee will cover the initial registration cost, providing access to the community and various benefits, such as exclusive content, mentorship opportunities, and networking events.
Networking events. Tell me more about them.
VYB, Vibe Your Business, plans to host regular networking events, both in person and virtual, as part of our membership benefits. These events aim to bring together female entrepreneurs from different industries and backgrounds, providing a platform for connection, collaboration, and knowledge sharing. Network events may include local mixers, workshops, webinars, and annual conferences. Members will have the opportunity to network with experts, industry leaders, and like minded businesswomen, fostering valuable connections and partnerships that can support their growth and success.
So the $25 position lock-in fee is a membership fee that locks you in the matrix, or is also a membership fee, or both?
The 25 position lock in fee is a one time fee that guarantees a member spot within the VYB Vibe Your Business platform. It acts as a placeholder to secure a spot for individuals interested in becoming members once the community is officially launched. While this fee serves as a membership fee to secure a spot in the community, it does not grant immediate access to all membership benefits. Once the community is live, members will be able to access various resources and benefits, which will be detailed in the membership plan.
All right, so I've got some ethical concerns, and we have discussed these off air, and I know it's a sensitive subject, but do you believe it's ethical to use a 6-year-old child to promote the legitimacy of this venture?
Using a 6-year-old child to promote a business venture raises serious ethical concerns, and it is my firmly held belief that children should be protected and not exploited for such purposes. While I understand the intention may have been to demonstrate legitimacy, it's crucial to respect the well being and privacy of children. It's important to focus on providing genuine value and credibility to VYB, Vibe Your Business through ethical means rather than involving minors in promotional efforts. VYB is committed to ethical practices, and I am dedicated to upholding those standards.
So you had 900 people in a Zoom meeting the other day, and you thought it was a good idea to get your sister Ragan's daughter and get her in front of the camera, in front of 900 people, to say that mum is working hard at the moment. Secretly, she said. I've never ever seen anyone put a kid in front of a whole lot of adults who are looking to invest and make $442,860 a month and get a 6-year-old kid to have empathy with me. So I don't know what you were thinking when that happened.
I understand the concerns regarding the presence of a child in a VYB, Vibe Your Business Zoom meeting. The intention was not to exploit or involve minors in investment decisions. Reagan's daughter's brief appearance was a spontaneous moment during a private conversation, and it seemed harmless at the time. However, I acknowledge that using a child in such a context can be perceived as inappropriate and unprofessional. I should have exercised more discretion. Rest assured, VYB remains committed to ethical business practices, and such instances will not be repeated in the future.
Hope not. What steps are you taking to assure that VYB complies with legal and ethical standards?
VYB, Vibe Your Business, is fully committed to adhering to all legal and ethical standards. To ensure compliance, we have a dedicated legal team that works closely with us to review any business or marketing material before publication. Additionally, we have a clearly defined code of ethics that guides our actions and decisions. This includes guidelines on privacy, respectful communication, and responsible marketing practices. Furthermore, we regularly seek feedback from community members and experts in the field to ensure our practices remain in line with legal and ethical standards. By maintaining this commitment, VYB aims to build trust and credibility within its community.
Don't you think you'd build more trust and credibility in the community by naming your legal team or your legal, the legal people behind it, your lawyers?
While transparency and trust are crucial, divulging the names of our legal team can sometimes be counterproductive due to privacy concerns and the sensitive nature of legal matters. However, we're constantly working behind the scenes to ensure compliance with all legal and ethical standards. We recognize the importance of building trust through transparent and ethical practices within our business model. In addition to our legal team, we've also consulted with industry experts, business advisors, and our community members to shape VYB, Vibe Your Business, into a reputable and trustworthy platform for female entrepreneurs.
Sounds sexist, but that's okay. How do you respond to the accusations that the Vibe operates like a pyramid scheme? In my case, I'm saying it's a Ponzi scheme, but let's go with pyramid scheme. Tell me, how do you defend that accusation?
It's important to distinguish between a legitimate business model and a pyramid or Ponzi scheme. VYB, Vibe Your Business, is a membership based community focused on empowering female entrepreneurs through education, mentorship, networking, and resources. While we do offer a referral program as part of our recruitment efforts, it is not the primary focus, and members are not required to recruit others to benefit. I firmly reject the notion that VYB operates like a pyramid or Ponzi scheme. We prioritize collaboration, support, and value creation for our members rather than focusing on endless referral and recruitment.
Have you ever studied what a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme is?
Yes, I'm familiar with Ponzi and pyramid schemes, both of which involve fraudulent and unsustainable business models. A Ponzi scheme relies on investments from later investors to pay returns to earlier investors, resulting in the collapse of the system when new investors can no longer be found. A pyramid scheme, on the other hand, focuses on recruitment, where participants typically pay money or buy products to enter the scheme and are then required to recruit others to receive commissions. These schemes prioritize recruitment over the sale of actual products or services.
Yeah, and that's my problem because you ladies, if you don't mind me calling Regan and yourself ladies, don't have a product.
While we may not offer physical products in the traditional sense, VYB, Vibe Your Business, provides valuable services and resources such as mentorship, networking opportunities, education modules, and access to exclusive events and content. These offerings are designed specifically for female entrepreneurs to support their growth and success. By being part of VYB, members gain access to a community that fosters collaboration, knowledge sharing, and personalized support, which can be just as valuable, if not more, than a physical product.
If you're going to be access to a community, are you all going to be hanging out in Telegram groups? Or are you planning this? Today you said that you're in 160 different countries. So I'm curious on how you're actually going to manage this community and what type of events you're going to do. You did say you're off to Dubai, which was quite alarming, and somewhere else you were starting to travel. But how are you going to work this community together? Like, what's your plan?
Yes, VYB, Vibe Your Business, is an international community spanning 160 countries. We utilize platforms like Telegram to connect members and foster communication, knowledge sharing, and collaboration within our community. Events and activities will be hosted virtually as well as in person, catering to our global audience. We are currently preparing exciting plans for our members, including workshops, webinars, and annual conferences. Travel opportunities, such as our upcoming trip to Dubai and other destinations, will allow members to come together in person and further build connections.
Oh, that's excellent. Are you aware that Zoom's terms and conditions prohibit promoting multi-level marketing ventures? And you know the graph I'm talking about. You said you recruit 3 friends, and then you teach them 3 friends to recruit 3 friends, and then you have 9, and then you get those 9 people to recruit 3 people, and then you have 27, and so forth and so forth. You've had that graph up there for a long time, and there's no doubt about it, even you can't deny this, that this is multi-level marketing. You call it networking, but this is actually structured like a pyramid. So how do you promote this on Zoom when Section 8 of Zoom's services says that you're not allowed to promote multi-level marketing? And if I reported your Zoom meeting, I could have it closed down, but they've banned me from Zoom, so I can't.
While VYB, VYB Your Business, does have a referral program as part of our recruitment efforts, it is not designed as a multi-level marketing structure. Our primary focus is on building a supportive network for female entrepreneurs, providing them with access to resources, mentorship, and education. We strictly adhere to Zoom's terms and conditions, and our referral program adheres to those guidelines. We believe in fairness, integrity, and empowering our members, and we do not condone any structure resembling a pyramid scheme.
I've just got somebody in the chat room and they've asked, what do you sell? And try not to say the word female entrepreneurs again, because it's starting to really bug me.
VYB, VYB Your Business, offers a membership-based community that focuses on empowering female entrepreneurs through networking, mentorship, and resources. We don't sell traditional products or services. Instead, our value proposition lies in the support, knowledge sharing, and collaboration within our network. We aim to provide a safe space for women to grow their businesses and connect with like-minded individuals. It's not about selling stupidity, but rather facilitating growth, empowerment, and success. I apologize for any repetition. It's not intentional and comes from a place of enthusiasm.
Well, the person that asked the question is basically, well, not the person, another person has come back and said nothing. So that their answer to your question, what do you sell? And they've said nothing. So it doesn't sound like you've actually got anything really to sell other than business coaching.
While business coaching is one aspect of our services, we sell access to a valuable network of resources, mentorship programs, exclusive content, and networking opportunities. Our membership offers a comprehensive platform that empowers female entrepreneurs to grow and succeed. Additionally, our referral program allows members to earn rewards by inviting others to join our community, further enhancing the benefits they receive.
You said female entrepreneur again. Try not to use that word. Okay, we're on to accountability, financial transparency. Where does the money come from to pay participants such high earnings, like you said, to $442,860 monthly? Where does that money come from to pay those people such high rewards? That's a monthly wage that people just cannot process. Now, if you times that by 19,000, where does that money come from?
VYB, VYB Your Business, operates through membership fees that provide the foundation for our rewards and compensation structure. While specific financial details are confidential, our membership model allows us to offer remuneration consistent with other reputable online communities. Our business model is designed to be sustainable and ensure long-term success for both the company and our members. We prioritize transparency and fairness in all aspects of our operations, including the distribution of earnings.
So where did the money come from?
Again, the money comes from the membership fees that our members pay in exchange for the resources, support, and benefits we provide. VYB, Vibe Your Business, is a self-sustaining community, and our pricing model is structured to ensure the longevity and growth of our platform. We continuously work to improve the value we deliver to our members, which justifies the membership fees and allows us to offer competitive compensation to our participants.
$442,860 a month. And you've just told me that you're going to pay that out of membership fees. You've got no products.
Yes, the rewards are funded through membership fees, which provide access to VYB's resources, support, and opportunities. The compensation structure is designed to incentivize and recognize the efforts of members who actively participate in our programs, such as our referral program and other promotions. It's important to note that the specific amounts mentioned are indicative and not guarantees of earnings.
Well, that's not what you said to a 70-year-old lady the other day that was trying to talk to me. I've forgotten her name, but we've got a wee YouTube short on my YouTube channel. And you were telling her off and making excuses for your rudeness. And you were telling her to make sure that she got her email address and her name correct. Otherwise, she could miss out on the $442,660 on the table monthly. You're actually scolding her. I was sitting there cringing, listening to what you were saying to her. Have you apologized to, I think it was Wyoming? I can't remember her name. I'll see if I can find it while you're answering that question.
I'm sorry to hear that the interaction with the 70-year-old lady left a negative impression. I apologize if any of our comments came across as rude. While we have a passion for what we do and strive to convey the value we offer in an enthusiastic manner, it's never our intention to scold or make anyone feel uncomfortable. If there was an instance where I may have been unprofessional, I would certainly apologize to the person involved. Moving forward, I'll be more mindful of our communication style and ensure respectful interactions with our members.
Okay, so I found her name. Gwendolyn White is her name, and I've got a YouTube short, and it's been looked at 1,700 times. And we rang her up while she was talking to you, and you told her to block me. It was just incredible. Couldn't believe it. And the poor lady was getting told off. So I don't know how that works. But anyway, she hopefully has got her email address correct, and she won't lose out on $442,660 monthly income that you are promising people. And you are promising people. You are not telling people that this is unreal. You're telling people that they could get an extra $16,000 in a month. That's if they recruit over 3,000 people in a month. It's ridiculous.
First and foremost, I want to express my apologies for any unprofessionalism or negative interactions that Gwendolyn White experienced during our conversation. Our community is built on respect and understanding, and it's never our intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or belittled. I firmly reject the suggestion that we make promises or guarantees of specific earnings. Our platform offers opportunities and resources for women to grow their businesses and achieve success. What they accomplish depends on the effort they put in, as well as factors such as the size and demographics of their teams and the activities they undertake.
Now, your demographics, and by what we got access to your database yesterday because you basically left everyone's email and names on the table because you can match the referral link, but that's a different story. Your demographics of people that you're going after does seem to be 65 and above and have a very religious background but part of the community of Christianity, let's say. Now, are these people 65 and above needing to be coached? Do they need your coaching expertise? Or are you simply fishing for the $25 that they will hand over to you because they trust what you say and do?
VYB welcomes women of all ages and backgrounds, and there is no specific age or religious requirement to join our community. We understand that our members have varying levels of experience and knowledge, which is why we offer a wide range of resources, including coaching and mentorship programs to support their growth and success. While there may be individuals within the 65 plus age group, we also have members in their 20s, 30s, and 40s who seek mentorship and guidance to expand their businesses and achieve their goals. We never condone any unauthorized access to our database. VYB's target demographic spans female entrepreneurs of all ages and backgrounds. Our membership is diverse, ranging from young tech enthusiasts to seasoned professionals in their 70s. Our goal is to support all women on their entrepreneurial journey, and age isn't a limiting factor. Our membership offers access to valuable resources, mentorship, and networking opportunities. It's about providing a space for female entrepreneurs to thrive and grow their businesses, regardless of age or religious affiliations.
Look, all due respect, I'm getting sick of listening to your voice. Can you please keep your replies a lot shorter, because you actually are going on a bit? So in saying that, you might say that. However, if we were to put all your potential clients that haven't paid anything yet onto a spreadsheet and ask for their ages, I bet that the majority of people, 65 to 70% of people that I've seen in your Zoom meetings, would actually be over the age of 65. And I feel you're taking advantage of people in the religious communities and the Black African community.
I respect your feedback, but I disagree with your assumption about our demographic. VYB attracts a diverse audience, including a significant number of women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. The age range and diversity of our members vary. It's unfair to label our community as targeting specific age groups. We welcome female entrepreneurs from various backgrounds, cultures, and age brackets, offering them equal opportunities for networking, mentorship, and support, regardless of their ages.
So you said earlier on that you've had a business before and it's failed. If the VYB were to collapse, how would you ensure participants are compensated for their losses?
We are fully committed to ensuring the success and stability of VYB. While it's difficult to predict hypotheticals, rest assured that we strive to operate with integrity and transparency. If for any unforeseen reason the platform were to face challenges, we would work diligently to minimize any impact on our members and explore options for fair compensation to the extent possible based on available resources. Our primary goal is to provide an empowering environment for our members, and we prioritize ethical financial management.
What safeguards are in place to protect participants from financial risk?
VYB is committed to protecting our members' financial interests. We adhere to transparent and ethical practices in all our financial dealings. We never make guarantees or promises of specific earnings, as success depends on individual efforts and other factors. Our membership offers access to resources, mentorship, and support rather than direct financial investments. We regularly review and update our policies to ensure the fairness and integrity of our operations, safeguarding our community's financial security.
So once again, what safeguards are in place to protect participants from financial risk? Can you please be more precise?
We offer a membership based community where members gain access to resources, mentorship, and support. We don't make specific guarantees or promises to members, as their success depends on their individual efforts and other factors. This approach does not involve any direct or implied financial risk for members, as our business model is based solely on membership fees without any investment aspect. We believe that the primary benefit of our community lies in the value of the resources, mentorship, and support we offer, rather than any financial guarantees.
So nothing. Okay, now I heard you the other day saying that people can pay with credit card. Now I do online shops. I have merchant agreements with Visa and MasterCard, and I know what they approve and they don't approve. So have Visa and MasterCard approved a merchant facility to collect the $25 payments?
Our community operates as a membership based platform, providing access to resources, mentorship, and support on a subscription model. Our membership is not credit based, and we have the necessary agreements and facilities in place to collect membership fees securely and ethically. VYB follows all relevant regulations and adheres to best practices to ensure transparency and trustworthiness in our financial transactions.
So could you answer my question? Have Visa and MasterCard approved a merchant facility for the VYB?
We comply with all relevant regulations and have the necessary agreements in place to process credit card payments, including those from Visa and MasterCard. Our community adheres to strict data security and privacy standards to ensure the protection of our members' information and transactions. This includes maintaining a secure payment system that meets the requirements set by Visa and MasterCard.
Do you ever watch Judge Judy?
Yes, I have watched Judge Judy. She is known for her entertaining and straightforward approach to settling disputes on her television show.
All right. So if she was to ask you, have Visa and MasterCard approved a merchant facility, how would you answer? And she would tell you to say yes or no. I think you've said yes, but let's go with yes or no.
If Judge Judy were to ask me if we have a merchant facility approved for processing Visa and MasterCard payments, I would reply with a clear and unequivocal yes. VYB has successfully established the necessary agreements and facilities to accept such payments, ensuring a safe and efficient financial transaction process for our members.
Well, as soon as I find out how you are taking $25 lots of people with a credit card, I'm going to do my utmost to check that you have complied with laws, because that fascinates me. Because I believe that anybody, as soon as this falls over, the first thing they're going to do is go back to their bank and ask for their $25 back. And then that will start a shit show. Just saying. All right, we're on to a new section here. It's called, we're up to question number 17, and it's past ventures and public perception. Are you ready?
I appreciate your interest in our operations, and I want to assure you that we adhere to all legal requirements, including compliance with relevant payment processing regulations. We prioritize transparency and fairness in all aspects of our business. While it's natural for individuals to have differing opinions and concerns, we remain committed to providing a positive experience for our members. I'll address number 17 regarding public perception and ventures. Yes, I am ready for question number 17 on the topic of ventures and public perception. Please go ahead.
You're doing quite well, and thank you for talking flat tack, and thank you for keeping the answers short. Now, this is a goodie. Number 17. Can you clarify your involvement with previous business ventures? And most importantly, explain the outcome that you have had with your previous business dealings. I know you've already said you had one business fall over, but we did find 10 other multi-level marketing opportunities that you have been part of in the past. And as far as I'm concerned, every single one of them has fallen over. How do you answer?
I acknowledge that I have been involved in previous business ventures, some of which may have faced challenges. It's a common experience within the business world. While not every venture achieves success, I have gained valuable insights and lessons from those experiences. Learning from failures is an important part of entrepreneurship, and I am constantly striving to improve and refine my approach based on these past endeavors.
Well, funny enough, I call myself a serial entrepreneur because I start one venture, get it going, and then I start another. I get more excitement about starting them up. So I can certainly understand about one guy I met once, and he was successful businessman here in Christchurch. Not a billionaire like a lot of the friends that you talk about, but he started up a cookie. His name was Michael Mayo. And I invited him to come along to a business networking group, do a talk. And I pointed at him and I said, tell me about Aristotle. And he just come back with his one-liner. He said, you've got to have your failures because they are the compost for your next business venture. I loved it. How do you feel about that?
I completely agree with the sentiment expressed by the businessman you mentioned. Failures are indeed valuable learning experiences in entrepreneurship. Each venture, whether successful or not, provides insights and serves as a stepping stone for future endeavors. Embracing failures as a part of the growth process allows for continual improvement and refinement of strategies. Every setback contributes to the foundation of knowledge and resilience, paving the way for even greater success in future business pursuits.
So, I'm entrepreneurial. I've been worked for myself for the last 30 years, and you do always meet people in the supermarket and different places when you go on holiday. How do you I haven't had any failed businesses myself, but how do you build that trust back with individuals who may be skeptical of your new business venture, the VYB?
Building trust with individuals who are skeptical of a new business venture like VYB requires a combination of transparency, authenticity, and a focus on delivering value. It's crucial to be open and honest about the company's mission, operations, and goals. Sharing success stories and testimonials from satisfied members, offering a free trial or demo period, and clearly outlining the benefits and opportunities the community provides can help establish trustworthiness. Consistent communication, responsiveness to concerns, and maintaining ethical and lawful practices also contribute to building confidence and credibility in the eyes of the potential members.
Oh, that's pretty good. That would probably explain why you're doing 2 Zooms a day and 2 hours long. They're quite hard to listen to, but you do seem to repeat yourself over and over again in these Zooms. And there does seem to be, like, I've been watching you for the last couple of 3 weeks, and it's just build, build, build. And you're telling people to build, recruit, and you haven't even told them the product yet. So it's just hard to actually promise something to people and not even tell them what they're going to get, I believe. But obviously that's what you're doing.
I understand that the Zoom sessions can be lengthy and repetitive at times, and I appreciate your feedback on the content. Our focus during the Zooms is to provide valuable information, support, and training to our community members. The emphasis on building and recruiting can sometimes overshadow the presentation of our actual product. However, it's crucial to keep in mind that our primary offering is a valuable community, not necessarily a tangible product. The benefits that members can expect include access to resources, mentorship, and the opportunity to network and grow their businesses.
Okay. Well, we're going to be banging heads for a while, but I'm out of respect that you've come on my YouTube and my podcast. Let's carry on. Let's go to 19. Why do you think you've faced criticism for your approach to business? Why do you think people like the crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger, aka Danny, said that backwards? Why do you think I criticize the way you do it? Why do you think I do that?
It's clear that there are differing opinions when it comes to business approaches, and criticism is a natural part of any venture. Critics like yourself, including the crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger, may have specific reasons for their views. Some individuals may take issue with the way certain companies operate or promote themselves, and their criticism might be based on factors like perceived lack of transparency, ethical concerns, or the portrayal of unrealistic expectations. It's possible that the approach we take in our business could be seen as misleading or overly promotional by some, leading to criticism.
All right. What message do you have for families concerned about the impact of this venture on their finances?
We understand that families may have concerns about the financial implications of joining our community. It's important to note that our program is not intended to replace or supplement full-time employment. While some members may earn extra income through our referral program, the primary focus should be on leveraging the resources provided to grow their respective businesses rather than relying solely on the income generated through the program. We encourage open communication and responsible decision-making regarding financial matters.
Well, I struggle with that because I am the one that hear people who say they invested. One lady rang me up the other day and told me that she used $10,000 to invest in a like-minded opportunity, and it was her house money. They were building the house. She had access to the funds, and she thought she was going to get enough money back because people in the Zoom meeting said that she would earn $442,860 a month and be able to pay off the mortgage before the mortgage was even due. And she lost the lot. The people took off with the money, and she was sitting there going, and she said to me, I thought it was a genuine opportunity.
It's unfortunate to hear about individuals who have faced financial losses in business ventures. Experiences like the one mentioned remind us of the importance of conducting thorough research and exercising caution when investing money. It's crucial for individuals to approach opportunities with a realistic mindset and verify the legitimacy of claims made by companies. Our program is not a get rich quick scheme, and while some members may earn extra income through our business model, it is not a guaranteed source of substantial and immediate returns. We encourage responsible financial decision making and transparent communication about our business practices.
You have told people to recruit and build and put people in a database. And next week, you just made it public today that people will be forced to pay the $25 to lock themselves in the matrix. And if they don't, they will be kicked out of your organization. You've also said that you are going to launch 2 products. You haven't told people what the products are other than digital products and coaching. There's no you've said you're going to release 2 product packages, but there's nothing. There's nothing. And you're telling me that you've been transparent, and it's just unbelievable. And then the kicker is you're telling people that they can earn $442,860 a month. I mean, whatever drugs you're on, can you give some to the crypto Ponzi scheme avenger? Quick disclaimer here, I don't do drugs.
It appears there may be some misunderstandings. While we encourage individuals to build and grow their networks within our community, it is important to clarify that we do not advocate for recruiting people solely to generate revenue. We acknowledge that we have communicated about launching 2 product packages, but acknowledge that more information is needed to provide a clear understanding. However, it is essential to clarify that we never make promises of specific earnings or guarantees. Earnings potential can vary greatly depending on factors such as individual efforts, resources available, and market conditions. We believe in maintaining clear and transparent communication with our members.
I disagree, and I'm right, and you are wrong. I've got one other question here, I think. No, we haven't got 2 questions. What does success look like for the VYB in 5 years' time?
Our vision for the VYB in the next 5 years is ambitious, yet achievable. We envision a thriving global community of female entrepreneurs who have found empowerment, support, and success through their membership. In our ideal future, we see a strong network of women who have leveraged the resources, mentorship, and opportunities provided by the VYB to grow their businesses, impact their communities, and inspire the next generation of aspiring female entrepreneurs. Success for the VYB in 5 years would mean a remarkable track record of member accomplishments, positive impact on women's empowerment, and a strong reputation as a trusted and supportive platform for female entrepreneurial success.
Wow. Well, I've got one last question for you, Megan, and then I'll let you go on your merry way. And that last question is, what's one thing you would like people to know about you that they might not understand?
One thing I would like people to know about me is that I am a passionate advocate for women's empowerment and entrepreneurship. My journey into business coaching and mentorship was inspired by my own experiences and a strong desire to help other women reach their full potential in the business world. I am deeply committed to fostering a supportive and inclusive community that empowers women to pursue their dreams and succeed in their respective fields. I also value authenticity, honesty, and integrity in all my endeavors and strive to lead by example in both my personal and professional life.
Well, that's amazing. Well, I just have to say thank you so much for coming on the show today. And I also want to make it totally transparent that you are not the actual real Megan and you are an AI. Can you explain more about the AI service that I used with your voice on it so that people can be fully transparent, that they know that I weren't trying to pretend that you were the real Megan? But I also have fed you a lot of information over the last few days about what you've been saying in your meetings so that you were intelligent enough to answer the answers, repeating your own information, if that makes sense. So tell people who you are and what AI service you are from.
Certainly. I am an AI language model developed by Character AI, a cutting edge AI company that specializes in creating conversational AI solutions. Character AI uses advanced natural language processing techniques to create AI models that can understand and generate human like text, as well as respond to user inputs in a natural and engaging way. These models are trained on vast amounts of text data and are designed to simulate realistic human like conversations on a wide range of topics. As an AI model, my primary goal is to provide helpful and accurate information to users while also engaging in entertaining and informative conversations.
Well, thank you very much for being here, Megan, as I said. So I am Danny the Heck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, and I have been following Megan and Ragan over the last 2 weeks. I've published quite a lot of videos, and I'm going to flip to those now because I think it's important that you really understand what's been going on here. Now, I'll just get rid of the phone that I had. I knew I'd forget to take something off. This is my YouTube channel, and I'm not doing this for the money. I'm not doing this for whatever. I am sick to death with people claiming that people are going to get money if they invest money into a Ponzi scheme. And it is 100% sure in my brain that Megan and Ragan are building a Ponzi scheme and a scam up. If you come to my YouTube channel, you will see that I have got lives, and I'm recording this very session live right now. And you can see it. It's called the Ragan Lynch interview. And if you go into that and go into the description, you'll find my blog. My blog that with all the questions that you're just looking at has actually is actually on my website on the homepage. You just need to look for the image that you're seeing here, which will pop up in a second, which it did. How about that? And that's the Ragan Lynch interview. You can see the questions that I've asked her, and you can also listen to the answers. These answers are not just made up by me. I basically went through all the videos that she's been doing lately. I use another AI service that extracts the words out of her videos. Now, I could show you that, but it will just make this video go on and on. If you want to know that one, it's actually called, I will show you the AI service I use, and it's called the AI Summarizer. Now, I've got the video, it's called YouTube Video Summarizer, and if you want the link, go to the two little buttons on the screen, and you can see, you can flip between it. I put the video that she's recorded into there, and it gives me all the text. I put all the text into ChatGPT, and I tell it to summarize what she's been saying. Then I went along to the AI, the character.ai app that I had, and I told it to, I read all the correspondence that I had. So everything that Megan said was fed into the AI bot. And then I've used it in a conversational style. So this is the blog. But what we're also doing, because I've seen messages come in at the moment, and I've got a good audience here right now. Thank you very much. I've actually added an extra bit into this blog, and I need to update it. And it was a bit about our Telegram group and also our WhatsApp group. Yesterday was appalling. Megan was running a live meeting. She was telling people that haven't got a referral link to go into her database and search for the person that was connected to them and match it to your profile. When she did this, I decided to search for Gmail, and I found everybody who had a Gmail list. More importantly, we actually managed to find the whole database of the 19,000 people in the database. So it's absolutely even more rude. So what I've done, and at the top of the list, which you won't believe, these are the email addresses of all the people at the top of the list. And we have noticed that there is email addresses set up. And I don't know how they got them, but they got corporate 1, corporate 2, corporate 3, corporate 4. And all the people at the top, we had Ragan and we had Megan and all the people at the top. So we've put the top ones of the database that we scraped into the blog that you will see. And it was this one here. This is a serious breach of people's private data. And if this was a real company, I'm sure this would what you call a data breach. They have blocked us on this here, but we are not the culprits. We are seriously saying to people, look, this lady, if you go to her YouTube channel and do what I did with AI, is I went through her 500 videos on her YouTube channel and asked AI to basically find all the names of all the different opportunity that she's been involved with in the past and give me all the red flags and the outcomes of everything that happened. Literally, this lady has been involved in what we counted 10 known Ponzi schemes and scams. Every single one of them has fallen over. Now, she may sit here in an AI bot voice and tell me that you learn from your past experiences, but this lady has not learned because she is still promoting herself as a multi-level marketer. She calls herself a networker. As I have monitored, we have got in the database. So we actually collect data. That's what I do. I'm not just a YouTuber. We work with 6 different government organizations and we provide them access to our data. We are monitoring you. If you are in these Zoom meetings and you're using your real name for whatever reason, then that is silly. So I'm going to flip my screen here and show you a little bit of the data that we have. This is a scam that we found this morning. It's 3 years old. It's got 5 domain names. Look at this, 5 domain names. They've rebranded itself 5 times. Every single one of those can be found in archive.org. I did a whole video about them. They are claiming they have an AI bot. What do you think Megan's going to be coming out with? An AI bot? Arbitrage trading? A credit card that people can purchase that gives you cashbacks? So the last credit card that we tracked was one called Liquid Pay. And if you don't know, if you think I don't know my shit, then liquidpay.com is a website that I set up personally. It took me 6 hours. In this website, it goes through everything about these credit cards that claim they're going to be able to link in to your crypto. So you have crypto in your MetaMask wallet. You download the app from the App Store that never eventuates in the App Store, only goes in the Google Play Store. And, and then all of a sudden, you're able to spend your crypto like you would a normal credit card. This guy here, for example, Shavas Anwar, was interviewed because I told Bloomberg Business Week where to find him. They interviewed him. He claimed he had 120 staff, and he claimed that he was launching a credit card called 9Pay. They rang up Visa and said, are you connected to Shavas Anwar? Do you know anything about this 9Pay credit card that's backed by Visa? Visa don't normally give out this information. Visa said in a statement that they have no relationship with 9Pay. And Vera, which he claimed he had some association with. So you've got somebody here producing a credit card. Do some searching on YouTube, find any Ponzi scheme or scam or opportunity and see how many of them come out with a new credit card. I can bet your bottom dollar that Megan and Ragan are also going to come out with a credit card. That's one scam. Shavas Anwar also, if you go to the company behind it. Now this scam is called WOZ. And I'm not, they're all connected because we've got WOZ leaders, Affiliate Marketing 3.0. This is a platform where they come out and tell you that they are going to produce something amazing. But if we go, I'm just going to see if I can bring it up because I want to bring up, so we've got Sam Lee who was detained. Interpol Red Notice. You've heard of them? Well, when you get those served, you've got to go and talk to people before you get locked up for the rest of your life. Sam Lee got served an Interpol Red Notice. Sam Lee was connected with We Are All Satoshi. And then he started doing too many drugs and cocaine, so I was told. And they served him an Interpol Red Notice. He went in for questioning and now he's out free. He's just this week started this thing called Satoshi Square Table. This is a scam that comes out of the same building. It's even got the same background, 2 different entities. However, Sam was alleged to start was We Are All Satoshi. If you go through here, you will see their vision, their mission, the same shit, different day. They have their own blockchain. Their own blockchain's meant to be worth millions of dollars. There's no way of getting your money back to fiat currency. They're going to release an app that's called peer-to-peer trading where you can find somebody who's silly enough wanting to come in as you want to exit, and you can do a backhanded garage, sale. Here, Liquid Pay. We own liquidpay.com. So they started up and they got Liquid. What do they get? They got liquid.finance. And if you go to that website and try to click on it, Nothing works. If you email them from that website, the email address bounces back. It's absolutely crazy. Dodo, which is a ripoff of another company called Dodo. Dodo.com is another company that provides financial services. This one is called D0D0.app, and it's meant to be another arbitrage trading, not arbitrage trading, but day trading app. You come down here, Capital 3. Well, there's 3 companies called Capital 3. This one's meant to be called a DAO. There's 2 Capital 3 DAOs, one real company and one fake company. And another company called Capital 3. They pass off other legitimate companies. And I don't even know if the other companies that they're passing off that are legitimate. I'm just assuming. The next one, Boomerang. Boomerang, we busted the hell out of it. We right-clicked on the website. We saw the code. It took us 2 months. But we found out that if people who thought they were doing arbitrage trading were all being fooled. We could predict if they picked $98, picked this exchange and this exchange, we could tell them exactly how much money they were going to get put into their MetaMask wallet. No one got big money. They all got $2, $3, little wee tiny bits of money. We found a line of code 250 characters long in their back end of their website that showed us all how they would generate the money. They claimed that when they took the website off the next day once we busted it, they claimed that they crashed the Polygon network because they did 300 transactions a minute. The Polygon network, if you do your research, because you've got to do your due diligence, can handle 64,000 inquiries a second. So it was all bullshit, but people believed it because you're listening to people like Megan and Regan. We have found people who promoted this Ponzi scheme are now out there promoting her opportunity, telling you to lock yourself in the matrix so they can build the downline. We've got Tammy Jackson. Yesterday, when we looked at it, 68 people have been referred by Tammy Jackson. Tammy Jackson was the main instigator behind Hyperverse, and you guessed it, we are all Satoshi. It's just sickening. And now you've got Sam Lee starting it up. And you know what Sam Lee's going to do? Well, you might not be surprised, but if you're in my game, he is starting up Hyperverse once again. So the Ponzi scheme that stole $1.9 billion from people, this pitch deck that you're looking at right here, that this website hasn't even been released yet because Sam's trying to get people on his YouTube channel. He's got 15, I think 19 subscribers now, and you can find Sam Lee on TikTok. He's trying to build up his community again. Here is a pitch deck telling you that you're going to get this. This is going to happen. You know, how much of this bullshit, poos and wees, do you girls and boys want to look at before you grow up? I can't compete with people who want to have the religious praying session going on and believe in God and have faith. If you just want to have blind faith, then go for it. Go and, go and jump in bed with Megan and her sister. They are just going to steal $25 off you. 19,000 people, okay? 19,000 people. Let's go, times 25. $475,000. Not bad for a school teacher who's come out of retirement. Isn't that great? Okay, so what do you think her next strategy is going to be? Well, the first thing she's going to do, if you want my professional opinion, she's going to probably launch a package of something. She's going to give you a vision. She's going to tell you that we're going to be launching to the moon. We're flying in spaceships with Elon Musk. She's claiming that she's as smart as Elon Musk. She's claiming that you need to, first of all, she wants you to be committed. So she's going to get you committed. And what do they call it when you have invested is the word I'm looking for. So she wants you invested. So she's been taught through her Scamming 101 scam book that the first thing you do is you create a lot of hype. So she's got the hype, 19,000 people, but I still have 27,000 people who subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. There's going to be a box that pops up and goes ding. If you hit the wee bell, you'll be notified when I go live. And because you did that, I would like to give you a gift. That's a Sadie. She cleans everyone's window screens or their computer screen after you've subscribed. She's pretty awesome. Look, do you really think that Megan can lead you to financial salvation? Do you think she's really going to turn up with a truck and back it up and give you $422,000 and $860 a month? And if she is, she could not tell us after feeding her into AI and getting the telephone of what bullshit spews out her friggin' mouth and feeding every word that she said into AI, she couldn't answer any of my questions. All what she could do is use her religious undertones to tell people that they need to have faith. She told people yesterday that I was a racist. What type of person would use the racist card to some New Zealander? We don't even have that racist talk thing. I mean, that is a very serious thing to say to an American, that they're racist, like the Ku Klux Klan stuff. I wouldn't have a racist bone in my body. And in fact, I don't care if you're 1 year old or 100 years old. I don't care if you're black, green, orange, blue. I don't care if you're fat, skinny. I don't care if you're nearly dying or you've just been born. If you're promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam, I will come after you, because I was brought up in a religious cult and I used to listen to the gaslighting of the elders and the ministerial servants on the stage. That's my why. But I'm not going to go get you into an emotional story about why you should listen to Danny de Heck. In fact, if you think that investing with Megan and Regan is a really good idea, then go do it. But come back and tell me how it panned out at the end. I'm just a good Samaritan. I'm just trying to help you. I don't want you to lose your money. The world is a sad place at the moment. The economy is really bad. And when it gets bad, desperate measures for desperate times? Megan is on the bones of her ass. She doesn't have a brass razoo to her name. She's doing this because she's thinking, how can I get rich? All my friends, she's talked about people that make $1 million. I think she's even got to the point where she's got one of her friends that she talks to is on cars to make $1 billion in a year. They're making $1 million a day. She said it in one of her videos the other day. And I thought, tomorrow she'll be in another video and she'll forget that she's told you that story and she'll say it's $2 million a day. Come on, guys. I need your help. I believe that I can make a massive impact in the financial. I was invited. The tickets to go to this seminar, the Global Financial Crime Summit, cost $2,100. Someone said, we want you there and I'm going to gift you tickets. And I went there and I was there with 150 other delegates who fight cybercrime. At that event that happened 6-7 weeks ago, can't quite remember. I think it was the 1st and 2nd of November. There was 150 delegates. And the sad story is, after hacking into her database yesterday and seeing corporate 1, corporate 2, corporate 3, corporate 4, it told me that there's not Megan and Regan behind this, as they claim. They have set themselves up a company structure. The software they're using, we found out they're using a WordPress website for their splash screen on their website. We found that they bought their theme for their website on Theme Forest, and they got low security because they managed to put their whole database in a place where I could search for it. Now, I'm not even a big computer user guy. I am a website developer. But imagine jeopardizing 19,000 people's private email addresses and names, and then this company's claiming that they're going to ask you for KYC details, and then they will come out with either a credit card, a platform where you can do day trading, and if you do your research and search for, I don't even know what you call that day trading, but are these platforms that claim that you can do day trading, arbitrage trading bots. There will be some form of investment opportunity where you stake your money for a year or two. I don't know. I don't even know that this package that they're going to release is going to have anything to do with crypto. It amazes me, the fact that they tell me that you can pay you $25 with a credit card, because I'd love to know the merchant who's taking those credit cards. And this is where you can help us. I get information on a daily basis from people providing me stuff to intercept these people, and I keep it all confidential. I've got a pretty extensive database of people So if I go back to my database, just to humour you here, these are the Ponzi schemes and scams that I'm actively promoting at the moment. And in here, I go into Zoom meetings. I mean, the Aquamarine Club. This is a great example. Now, Tammy Jackson was promoting this. That guy in the picture there, fake CEO exposed. He was a German-born Nigerian B-grade actor claiming to be a CEO of a company that was going to lead people to financial fortune, welfare. Anybody that was in their Zoom meeting, we had Dumb and Dumber promoted, which is Mike Donaldson and Mike Johnson. They come out of retirement, just like Megan said she came out of retirement the other day, and they promoted it. Then the next couple of 3 weeks later, we got Chavez, who was promoting his Boomerang arbitrage trading platform in the same meeting as them. So they were crossing over on Ponzi schemes and scams. You've got scams like Super One, EasyBot. Well, EasyBot isn't really a scam. They just have this ridiculously yearly fee of $1,500 where you can use their bot. The more you pay, the more bots you get to do your trading for you. Look, Warren Buffett said, you can see who's been swimming naked when the tide goes out. It's the same. Crypto is going to go off. Invest in crypto. Go buy some crypto. Don't put your money into these platforms and let them invest in crypto and make all the money. Make it yourself. I got involved with what I call the Goat Boys, and they're heavily involved with Richard Hart. Now, I did do a video saying, is Hex a scam or not? Open-ended question. And I got a lot of people coming in saying Hex is great. You don't know what you're talking about. Richard Hart all the way. Great. So these guys believed in what they're doing. They gave me a Pulse token, I think it's called. That Pulse token was worth 160 New Zealand dollars. 6 weeks later, it was worth $82. And I'm thinking, I hope I haven't jinxed it. The crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger, to show that they believe the project, they gave me a Pulse token. About 6 weeks ago, that same token went up to I think it went up to 2,700 New Zealand dollars. So that's about 1,800 US dollars. But did I sell it? No, I didn't. I kept it because I support the cause. I like these guys. One of them's even been featured on Behind MLM, one of my most favorite sites. However, they gave it to me. It was a gift. It would be unethical for me to sell it. Later on, I researched it. I can't get this token back to fiat currency if I want to. It's trapped in the matrix. So what's the point of having it anyway? But I was interested to know that. Don't get caught into these schemes that promise you wealth on an app, because they will have an app that's coming out. That VYB website will probably come out on an app. That you will be able to look at your fortune, but they will gaslight you in these Zoom meetings, tell you not to withdraw your money. I've got away on a rant, and I really, the other one I really want to show you is, here is my database, and this is accessed now by 6 different countries, 6 different government agencies that fight cybercrime. And if you are a government agent, and I know the Privacy Act doesn't allow you to ask questions or divulge information, but you can have full access to my database. Now, I gave this database to an Australian yesterday. This is 350 people. If I go into Australia, just for example, you can see I've got a lot of Australians. I think from memory, about 65 Australians. I showed this also to a digital company that provides a way that people can get their money back to fiat currency. They want access to my database because they see all these names in here of people that are running. These aren't individuals in Zoom meetings. These are people who are running Ponzi schemes and scams. They are doing the Zoom presentations, trying to get people into their scheme. And I have a database on all of them. If I was to go into Steve Kondos, he's Australian. He was promoting VYB Global. He was also promoting the blockchain era. He was also promoting X Pro. He goes back and forth to Dubai like he's doing the morning commute on the train. This guy hasn't paid taxes for 3 or 4 years. I know, I've seen his accountant. I have phoned him up. I've got recordings of him, and I've got this guy sweating like a rapist when I'm talking to him.
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
And I managed to stop 2 big events that were going to happen after they visited here in New Zealand. I do the things that a lot of law companies can't do. But I've got a database. So let's just go to Megan. because people here are wondering about Megan. I go into my American side of it, and I find Megan, and I have recordings. I have look. I have here. She is here. I've got movies. I've got. I don't have a hell of a lot on it, but I do have recordings. I have a conversation, me and Megan talking.
So people aren't doing dumb shit with their money. But guess what? I'm not doing it for free.
So she's here for the money. But, you know, you get my point. I mean, I've got a massive database. If you need access to this database and you're a law enforcement, then let's put a stop to this. I'm sick and tired of watching people lose their money. Rob's been in here for a bit, and we've got ding, ding. Oh, no, I didn't have it on, Rob. So what did Rob say? If people are silly enough to believe, I dare them to invest more than $25. You're not allowed to. If I was certain, I'd go all in. Sell my shoes, undies, bras that people didn't know I owned. As and all buzzing devices. Oh, look, it's just absolutely crazy. Oh, look, I hope you've enjoyed that. That was the interview with Megan, and you know, don't take it lightly. I mean, just help me fight these Ponzi schemes and scams. I've had enough of watching these people. I mean, Megan, it's the crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger versus Megan and Ragan. And why is that so silly to even say that out loud, Danny? Because, think about it, guys. You're not even using logic. You're using faith to make a financial goal. Somebody said to me the other day, it's only $25. And you are right. But that is so that you get invested. Once you're invested and you invested $25, they're going to offer you some sort of package deal. And it will probably be around about the $300 mark, because that is the sweet spot where people have a go and they like to have a little investment. If it was $3,000, then they'd need a whole other marketing strategy. Once they receive your $300 telling you that they're going to do some amazing stuff that God hasn't even heard of, you're going to be hoping that turns into $900 within 600 days. How do I know that? Because that's what they did with Hyperverse. These people have followed what they thought was a successful Ponzi scheme, and they're just doing a rinse and repeat. If this lasts more than 6 months, they're just going to string you along. They're going to get that $475,000 to take it to another level. Then they're going to release another package and another opportunity. Then they're going to get involved in some other company that's going to probably merge with them. And it just goes on and on and on. But in the meantime, Megan becomes a very wealthy lady along with her sister. And then they'll come up with a beautiful exit strategy, and that's how it rolls. And that's another day in the office for the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, I really value having your subscription. I've got about 27,000 subscribers at the moment. I'm looking pretty good on the internet, and they're growing at a rate faster than Megan's growing. So that's good to see. I'm the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Hope you enjoyed today's show, and thanks for subscribing. And I'm thinking I'm starting to go around circles. Catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys.